one, and then make it thrice, as No Tail will catch out Miranda on the top lane with the help of the Crystal Maiden. Also talk about the other observer wards is Snako, put one down that cliffside. Looking to keep eyes on the bottom lane and potentially catch out Moon, a difficult target to do so, but it's the mid lane where Dendy stomped on for the moment. Miracle gonna skewer him back right now. He puts down the Martian machines, but Dendy is already dead. There was nowhere to go apart from down. But he also knows that Dendy is alone thanks to those two observer wards.
These two supports have sat behind Moon for the last 30 seconds.
Dendy is actually dead. Omni Slash to go. Followed up with a spin. There's no way for him to really survive that. Miracle going to skewer forward. Snako, no, he'll be able to just, okay, with the Sunray and the damage from the tower, Miracle's going to drop very low, but bottom lane where Axis goes ham. Getting both Void and the Elder Titan. Flies on the run, but now, finally NaVi get themselves on that board. Running back behind the town, they can use the Centaur to tank it up. With the Thunder Blast there, they're going to find another one. ET, Void, and CM all on the sidelines.
Yeah. You might think that Magnus is just doing stacks right now to get his Blink Dagger. You don't actually know when it's going to come out, but maybe the March will stop.
They come. That Observer Ward sees a hell of a lot. Miracle gonna jump in, goes for the skewer bridge, brings him in range of Snako with the Spirit down. Denny's gone as well. OG, a perfect execution. NaVi tried to Moonlight Shadow to escape out of it, but it was over before the Shadow had effect. Couple of things coming out at the moment. Don't know exactly where they are. The Spirit Stomp's going to catch Didira just in front of the T1 tower. They're okay with this right now until Miracle gets the push back. Didira goes for the call, but he's still completely stranded. You can Icarus dive forward, but it's already too late. T1 tower on top.
It seems as if they control the action in the team fights, they just have no response to any sort of jump that OG has.
No Tail. He's trying to push Artstyle away from the creep wave. Damn, that crit from No Tail still doing work. He can just finish the job with a spin. There's no TP support coming in. Even if it was tried, the creep got killed off, and Artstyle tries to go into the maze. No Tail, the Sunstrike. Sunray is not doing enough. And with a leap forward general, well, they can catch out this Juggernaut. The question is, they still have enough damage. And the
lose this fight though, and they're setting up for
that scan. That scan from OG is down. They want to see him, but NaVi actually go the long way around. And there's Miracle. It's going to break, but the call, it doesn't come in time from Didira. 5 wants to turn. They've got a perfect Observer and Sentry on the hillside, so they see NaVi coming. Roshan will go down. Juggernaut has the Aegis, Immortal, the Nova on the back end of the pit. It's actually causing problems for Moon, but it's a spin. Didira gets the call out. Fly's going to go down. No Tail too early on the dunk, but you've still got Snako with the Sunray, allowing Didira to escape. They burn the Aegis to the Immortal. Diving away, the Chronosphere only controlling Dendy, but with that laser, he can't get the hit off. Didira comes in, Moon's so low, and he will drop down. They try and run away now. Snako is still on the run, away from No Tail. With that crew, he's able to finish the job. So OG, they take Roshan, but that Aegis the Immortal does not survive long. But they are getting more and more space. As time goes on, everyone continues to farm up. Didira is probably the most exposed here in the mid lane. So Miracle going to capitalize on it. The Chronosphere out for Moon. It's almost like insurance, but Didira is really, really tanky. Finally, the others are free, and it's Fly who takes the kill.
I'm going for another mana item as opposed to fighting item like a Dagon.
What is the build for Dendy here when you look at it?
A lot of people just like mana items so you can farm more.
Ooh, Snako, be ready to dive, or maybe he's going to help out General, jumping forward with the surprise General. I think he knows he's dead. He leaves down, or maybe not, with the stick charges. Moon doesn't have Chronosphere because they committed towards the middle lane, but the shockwave is there for Miracle to ensure the kill. Just burnt their scan on the bottom part of the river, but NaVi has managed to enter into the OG jungle to look in behind. And what are they going to find? Snako, well, there's your blink call. They want Fly. Moon actually jumping through the arrogance. A 3-man chrono, including Snako. Can he actually get the egg off? No, we can't. No, when Miracle comes through, we're going to follow up hit. There goes Rolling as well. NaVi is going to get wiped. They thought they were the aggressors, but they're going to be sent back packing. Dendy maybe going to survive this one. Blink Daggers off cooldown, up on the hill and going home as quickly as he can. Oh boy, NaVi were not ready for that one.
Left on the Aegis, and if NaVi don't do anything, they're going to just lose 2 racks for free. I don't know how Tinker's supposed to show himself, though. There's a Yule's up now, and the Elder Titans to catch him out. Miracle and Moon.
Oh, that arrow is nice. The call as well. No Tail. He's being pulled in a little bit too deep. A lot deeper than he really wanted to. The damage from Artstyle really isn't anywhere near enough, but I'll try and do it with a pull back out. Didira's outside the base while General is locked down by Moon's Chronosphere. You can take it already, that axe. No, well, he does have the buyback available, but expending it at this point. NaVi need to save every bit of money they got, so they need March of the Machines to keep OG out.
And a ton of other sustain coming out. Aside from the healing ore, double tranquils on the supports, urns.
It's a 5-second arrow on Miracle, which won't do anything apart from make him cop a little bit of damage from March of the Machines. Again, NoTal to the front lines, and Aegis can't have much longer left on it. As now NoTal jumps in, Arstyle, huge damage already! He's already brought down by the Juggernaut. You get a small arrow on the fly, but there's no way to follow up. The axe is already brought back. So OG, they got him through the tower, the bottom lane's pushing in. They rinse and repeat. The Aegis Immortal, though, will be gone shortly.
And the Dragonlance Enchantress is the best way that they have to kill the healing orb. And it still has a good amount of duration left.
There goes NoTal's Aegis. So finally, NaVi have a way where they can maybe initiate on NoTal and bring him down. And then the call, 2 men caught out, Moon there as well. Crit's locked in, but the RP from Miracle, keeping him out. Denny and General locked together. Denny's down, he'll have to buy back very, very quickly as Miracle skewer away into the cover of the ET splitter. Dira, Shockwave, as well as Nova down by the Crystal Maiden. More buybacks arriving from NaVi.
Just know exactly how to draft versus them. If it's not the CM of the Jug, it's like Dazzle +1, and just having this constant sustain so they never have to back off the heal. They've been sitting outside NaVi for like 5
smack bang in the middle of OG, the Omni Slash, then he's caught out, he's already down. That is actually a full death. There is no buyback available for the Tinker and the Yule Center. Captain the Phoenix, mid-Icarus, Seneco's gone as well, and OG, they are putting the nails in the NaVi coffin, and there it is, GG. OG will take game 1 of this best of 3. They just seem to have NaVi's what we do. And this game, it didn't feel like it was much different. OG never really... This from OG really is the old school kind of thing where you have mass summons, you have mass auras. We're talking about how easy it is to slip in a Roshan General, being the Watchman. We went arrow first level. He actually can't get away from this one. There's no leap available. The stun's there, the Sunstrike from Miracle straight off, and there she is. OG will spill first blood. They gave it to the Invoker as well, who will also claim the top rune. He'll get one of the Hellbears and gets all the experience for it as well. That's a level 3.5 Phoenix.
Well, the smoked hasted Lion going up the top lane.
Yeah, that's where you want to be looking. Crit, can he find the opening with that movement speed? They look towards General. The Hex to start with. Artstyle, paralyzing cast, causing close up to bounce around. General leaps away. Artstyle keeps that restoration up, giving General a little bit more life, and they'll escape it. So the smoke unsuccessful there for OG. Snako wants to dive in. He's going to go for it as well. Turns on the stun ray and Fly, the hero which he's manipulating so well, is going to actually turn on him, even with the extra stun. It was enough to create the space, and Fly will drop. They have a good reason to jump down. His burst damage isn't that scary because he went for a 2-1-2 build over on the Queen of Pain.
Nice sentry war from Crit. Maybe he'll get 2 Observer Wards with that.
At the same time when he starts to D-ward, okay, the Sunstrike. Left on top of a hillside. Well, at least you know she's not going to be coming down from that. This is a free kill. This is more than a free kill. Okay. He doesn't want to be too aggressive on it. Dedira's waiting for the right time, so here he comes. Chronosphere, Crit. Just an early paralyzing cast, but doesn't really matter. The damage is still there. So they instantly try and go for a counter. Howling up, pushing that bottom lane. Dedira will rotate down. There's no Chronosphere, so OG will feel a lot more confident here. But they are still, well, okay, they're lingering. Moon has Roar available, and now they go into Dog Spawn. Seneko into the Sunstrike, catching up Moon with that bouncing the paralyzing casket. Just won't get away from him. Dedira, he needs one big hit. He does not have it yet with a leap forward. Moon will go down. He was trying to reach that one remaining Harpy to deny himself. Look at the Vladimir's over on the Lycan, so just slip in. Seneko.
Successful scan on Artstyle. And
Seneco's coming up behind him, however, so Artstyle will move forward. He'll dive in. Seneko getting hexed up the Finger of Death. Make sure he's gone very, very quickly. Now the Chronosphere. Dedira only caught Artstyle, however. No one from OG. In fact, NoTal jumped in there just to make him feel a little bit better about things. But that's both the supports of NaVi getting mopped up, and that is an easy invitation for OG just to rotate into Roshan.
Under attack.
He's gonna get close enough to him. He's gone full Savage, man. Mid lane, that observer wants out. Crit again, the perfect initiation. Slips through the trees. Dedira wants a revenge of the Sonic Wave. Hits all 5 heroes, but it's minimal damage to Sunstrike. It does the real one. Faceless Void will drop. The top lane, you have that Mirana doing the split push. The Moon is making sure there is nowhere to hide. Nicely taking out every tree to that south side. Artstyle gonna get stunned up. There's that cold snap going to work. Came in way too close to what appeared to be a futile attempt to deny the tower.
Hit. Supernova kind of got wrecked by the finger from Crit.
Yep.
All they had to left to rely on is the Faces of Void Chronosphere, and that's a very long cooldown.
Ra just walked underneath the Hawk. They saw him perfectly, and OG is being gifted to them on a silver platter at the moment. Or able to find like small damage dealing items to get themselves back into the game. I said like after Ags is done, maybe you find something a little bit more potent over on the Mirana. Not have moments like this, which is just too easy. Jazz. And NaVi, they smirk. They do not want to let this keep going. They have to put a stopper somewhere. The question is, where do you draw the line?
So now there's only one target, even if he didn't have Aegis.
General seems to be in the perfect position to get chronoed. Miracle, well, there's your Sunstray. They're able to get a time lock off him as well. And there's your Chronosphere, catching out Moon too. Miracle's going to burn. There goes the Death Ward. Moon sticking down. The Nova's perfectly positioned as well. The Sonic Wave will connect to bring down the Invoke. He'll be back in a moment. And now the Lion, no Tower can't escape from this one. Turn on the Sunray. The Dog's on the run, but Miracle's back into the engagement. Able to pick up the Queen of Pain. So Denny is down. And now it's NaVi retreating. You start to see how Money is able to win OG's game here. No target hide in the tree lines and almost no life. Now the rest of his team mop up NaVi, leaving only that Faceless Void standing. Like you smoke, go into Moonlight Shadow, try and close the distance. At the same time, like NaVi had that on the top lane. Like they Moonlight Shadowed, and you could see him. Like General was just standing there, right in front of him the entire time. Goodbye, Snaker.
They had the smoke, but not the element of surprise. There was Miracle out in front with the Aegis, and everyone behind them.
They wanted him to go down at the start. That was this play. Fly, oh, the swap into the Roar. Fly still got more life. General can't even kill off a Vengeful Spirit.
Baited out with the raindrops.
Nice balance.
And that fight, they also did not have sentries, or else they would have just killed the
wow.
instantly.
Crit. This is just... It's not even his home. This is home invasion right now against NaVi. They just jump in. Crit, he meant to pay the price for this one. He's trying to dodge the Sunray, but it's not going to be possible. But it doesn't also matter. The tier 2 tower dropped on top. OG's coming in. The Necros are up. The Forge, the Boars, basically the whole menagerie is here for OG. For like that BKB, is that the next one as well for the Lycan? No more pesky magical damage coming his way. Oh, the Hex. They catch it out. Moon's going to go for the Roar as well. Didira's in a hell of a lot of trouble. 56 seconds on the sideline with no buyback, with a buyback available.
To spend all his gold right before they push. And hopefully end the game for OG.
Well, they'll try it. NaVi still 20 seconds. The question is, can OG pressure early enough and do enough damage to the Racks where they can bait out the buyback? Now Artstyle, 3 hits from Miracle, and he's already down with no buyback available on the Witch Doctor. They don't have the combo, so NaVi have to just let one Rax go. And they don't have that combination to even repel OG. Maybe they can take out 1 or 2 heroes, but it's going to commit everything they've got to do it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And OG are going to give them the space. They take the tier 3 tower, face
strong NaVi very static in their lanes, without a roaming art style. And this just translates to seemingly quick and easy victories for OG.
Well, say goodbye to your Lycan. You got a BKB build coming out of the Queen of Pain. Artstyle has been getting popped before the fights even begin. This is problematic, and then the jump in, the Sunstrike, perfect mark, but Denny triggers the regeneration rune. He'll actually survive through this. And Crit, he's tried it once, he tried it twice, and on the third time, it trade-off of the Lion for that is perfect, because you just remove the damage, or even remove the Orchid effect from the fight.
But do you see your Miracle's net worth?
Yeah, he's a one-man army. I say he's a one-man army. Technically, he's got the power of magic on his side. There's Faceless Void. Does he want to commit the Chronosphere at the moment? There goes your Moonlight Shadow. They're trying to get Faceless Void out there with the Sentry Ward down and the Gem of Truth side also being lost. Faceless Void, he's gone. 50 seconds on the sideline.
Losing Saneko's gem in the process, and not even getting a sliver of health down on Miracle. Age is going to tick out in about 10 seconds time.
Oh, Swamp Fly, General, but that Ether Lens is such a long way from home. They buy back instantly over on the Mirana. This is it right now for NaVi. It's defend or die. It's the only way this really does end. With a deafening blast from Miracle, he captured 3. You're diving from Taneko, now going with the Death Ward, as well as the Nova. OG just want to bail out of here. They'll end up losing the Vengeful to the Miracle. He's on a slither of life and Denny. Crit's able to stun him, control him, allowing Moon to finish the job. You're able to get the stun out from General, chasing NoTal into the tree lines. So tick off that Lycan from your list, but Moon also on the run, so low. Is there Sunray? Is there something? No, there's a double, basically ravage from Crit, keeping Arstyle and Taneko out. They're on the run. There's rotation on the way. It's coming in from the Marana, in from the north, and maybe they can find one. Crit, yep, there's the arrow in the tree line. OG will end up losing a couple of heroes. They do, however, still take melee racks. Also, like, have Crit doing his work. You come in, every time his finger rotates off cooldown, he's just like, hey, Miracle, like, can you click this point? I'll give you money. It's not a difficult thing. Beastmaster off, gonna go off. They're looking for the opening. It's gonna be Diddy Rai. One charge turns around, and now it's Moon who's in trouble. Say goodbye to Beastmaster. He tried to go for it. The push came in through the bottom, and trying to have a crack. That's the downside about battling against like a Beastmaster with Necro books. Style. The Observer Ward allowed Miracle to see exactly what he wanted. The stun's out too. And now with the stun strike, Danny tried to tank it up with him. Shouldering that load, they get rid of the Forge Spirits. Now Diddy Ram moves forward. General also, BKB's up the arrow. It flies past Fly, but the Sun Ray will still do the work. Na'Vi are finding openings. Diddy Ram, remember, he's still got Chronosphere. They just need a target, and now he's got one. It's NoTal. He needs the two of them together. It almost had it. NoTal moved down south, but not outside the Chronosphere. General's going to stick with him. Then now into the tree lines. Can Diddy Ram finish the job? Does he even have the damage output? Arrows are flying through, but it's too far off target. General needs to keep that Starfall going. NoTal goes for ulti form. Won't happen. Moon beating onto the back of the boars. He blinks up and realizes he's already too late to save his teammate. So you can say goodbye to Lycan. The Forge Spirits try to do what they can to bring down the tier 3 tower on bot lane. But NaVi have to go home of Art Style, which is like the perfect combo you need to work with the Chronosphere. But with Maledict on NoTal, he's the man with the Aegis, the Immortal.
And BKB.
Yeah.
I don't even know who you get if you get the Ra, or if you're the Ra. I don't think you can catch.
No, they're going to force it, blink forward. They're going to find NoTal over in the tree line. They want to kill him first before he actually... Okay, now there goes your BKB. They've at least got that out of him. And NoTal's going ham. He really wants a kill. He goes in, but Artstyle able to find him. NoTal will pop from this one, or even will he? I don't think he will. He's going to live through this, taking out the racks. Okay, the Starfall's going to do the job. General, the Maelstrom procs as well. OG taking considerable damage at Moon. Caught in the back of the Chronosphere. Fly, they want to kill him off quickly. They're able to do so. General still got himself a double kill. Now Refresher. Moon can come back in looking for another Roar as General tries to stop NoTal from getting these Vegas up and running. Then he helping out. NoTal dropping low. NoTal gets the Vegas. The Sonic Wave spill onto Miracle as well as Moon too. They're taking considerable damage, but it's Megas for OG and NaVi tap out. They say GG. 39 minutes. This series is over and it goes 2-0 to OG.
OG just toying with Diddy Ra at that point of the game. The Hex to blow him up for the first time, Refresher roared the second time, and OG made quick work of NaVi.
Well, one way to get back on schedule. OG looking absolutely strong. NaVi, there are a lot of questions about it. Like, can they perform?